Okay, so we're back with it's gonna be Nitrostorm versus Dinoyipi. Um, let's see. It's all of the round robin matches today are gonna be best of three, and everyone's gonna be able to play everyone one time. No one will be eliminated on this day. It will just be we're just doing this for seeding for tomorrow's double elimination bracket, which will actually decide who will win tomorrow. We're gonna start tomorrow at the same time, so we'll hopefully be a little bit more ready for that one. So we won't start late, hopefully. And let's see. All right, let's get into it. Alright, we're gonna end game one here. It should be, double swords versus lance. So, let's see what happens. Dinoyipi going for just double one-handed guns right now. Just trying to get an early lead before he has to approach, because spear offensive is really scary versus double swords. If double swords can't get the first neutral win. So we'll see how this goes. That missed jump is going to cause a lot of ending lag, going to get him punished. 3-hit combo. Not going to do very much damage because he doesn't have enough meter yet to actually do a lot of damage. Oh, that's a really good reversal option. He's going to be able to combo that in the spiral slash with a decent amount of damage. And let's see, he should be able to clean it up with one more neutral win if he gets a big combo. If not, he can probably push it into 2 neutral wins with 1 reversal with a backspin attack, and then the next one he can probably get with like a knee attack. Doing a good job blocking these attacks. Let's see if he can capitalize on no tension. Just backing away for now, trying to get his footing. Dinoyipi has another opportunity for a combo. His meter is charged back up, so he's able to use another special attack routine. I'm pretty sure he has it for both weapons. Yep, so he's going to be able to get a combo with guns too. It's going to do the job, but I don't think it was as much damage as, or it might have been because Nitrostorm is actually weak to that with Epsilon EC. But normally it wouldn't do as much damage because Dinoyipi's core unit is actually equipped for swords, so he's going to do more damage in general with swords. Guns, but guns have that auto forward knockup, so it's probably going to do more damage. And that's another extension. That's a lot of damage. And that's basically half of the second stock. If he can capitalize on like a charged attack or something into his normal combo, that'll be big damage. But looks like he's just trying to range him out with the double guns right now. He has a lot of ammo with those commando blasters, so he doesn't really have to worry about giving up his vantage state. But he has used all of his battery for his first stock, so he's not going to be able to get any more extensions with special attack routines. Unless he can find like a stray item or something, it's not going to do a trick. So he'll just have to either out damage him or just go for something else. It looks like he finds battery though, so he's going to be able to build some more meter. I'm pretty sure both of his specials take 3, so we'll see. Oh, that's good damage, but he didn't extend that into special attack. This is going to deal 2k, it's big damage. And that'll take the second stock as well. Flying Fusillade for both stocks. He's getting really good extensions off of his double guns right now with that forward and Y attack. That's an instant launcher. It does not beat block, but it will break block, but it won't knock them up into the air if you hit them with it. So it's still pretty good as an approach option because you can just do that and then the flash kick attack right after. Using Trident Thrust or Tension Cutter to just gain his ground, regain tension. And that's another Flying Fusillade that's probably going to hit. That's big damage, and we'll see how this goes. This looks like a big comeback for Nitro, but I think it can be done with swords, big combos up close. It just needs to close the gap efficiently and not to hit too much. That's a big opening. He doesn't have enough for Crimson Cutter yet, but oh, that's a big opening. But he doesn't have enough to convert that into a spiral slash, but that's still a lot of damage for someone who's on their last stock and has to make a 3-stock combat. He's gotten his battery back, so he's gonna be able to build meter again, and that might be a breaking blow. So Dinoyipi will take game 1. Here we go. We'll see if Nitro can make the necessary adjustments. I think he's just gonna have to be able to make his way in through those double sword just wall outs, and also he's gonna have to be able to maneuver around. So he's gonna be able to have to move around the pistols, because those were dealing a lot of damage to him at the start. Nitro's saying there's something wrong with his controls during that match. We're looking into it right now. One is using controller and one is using keyboard, so by all rights it should be fine. We'll see if there's something wrong with his keyboard or if he set his controls wrong in the Citra menu. Let's see, so we'll go to configure Nitro's controls right now and see if he has it right. It looks like everything's okay with Nitro's controls, so I guess we'll just continue on. There might have been some input delay that made it seem like there was a controller issue, but I think everything should be good generally. Alright, so we're going to start game 2 here. Let's see if Nitro can make necessary adjustments, just outmaneuver those double gunshots and just get in and deal big damage with his overhead attacks. We'll see, because they are instant guard breaks, especially with double sword with their low guard health. So if he can get in, he should be able to outdamage Dinoyipi in most situations, but getting in seems to be the trouble. But here we go, here's a big damage opening. That's 30 cells for the first stock. And let's see if he can get this charge attack off. He got it away. It's good awareness. He's probably waiting for a laggy option from Dinoyipi to actually punish it with the charge attack, but he just couldn't get it, so he just released the rage. That would have been big damage, but he blocked it. Should be good. Let's see if he can punish the wake up and no tension. There you go, and that's a 2k flying fusillade. That's going to even up the game significantly. Alright, let's see if Nitro can finish the stock out first, and maybe save his meter for a possible extension, and that's going to fail. You can reload while moving, but you have to be moving when you start reloading, and you have to keep moving the entire time. So my guess is probably stop moving right as he started reloading, and then stuck in place, opening him up for that charge attack. Going to go for that Crimson Cutter. It's not going to connect. He already knows what the option is. It's a little late, but it's probably still going to connect. Yep, that's 2k. That's going to kill. And now it's even 2-2. Alright, let's see if Dinoyipi can open up some more, build some meter before his special attack routines open up again, so then he can just get an instant combo and doesn't have to sacrifice any neutral interactions. There we go. Oh, isn't able to get the extension there though. He does have enough meter for a sword extension, but not... Oh, now he does have enough meter for Commando Blaster extension as well. Oh, that's big damage. He even got the overhead extension after the charge attack, so that's a lot more damage than normal we've gotten. Oh, thought he was going to knock up with that last attack, followed up, and then just didn't. Good option coverage from Nitrostorm, because he was able to avoid that. That Spiral Slash, and he's dealing big damage right now, out-damaging double swords with his spear combos up close. He's able to close the gap successfully, and he's been out-damaging him almost this entire game, putting him up at a stock lead, and that's 4k health to a fresh 6k. That's going to be a tough comeback, but if Dinoyipi can land a couple of extensions with their special attack routines, then it should be fine. Trying to zone him out with double guns right now. Doesn't got that much ammo left. Only 3, so that's 2 more wire presses. Oh, should be able to punish that. Oh, he's gonna have to reload in place. That's not good. Oh, just goes for a Leviathan burst. That's a really good idea actually with his stock lead. He's just gonna be able to get the extra damage. I didn't see if he blocked there. If he did, double sword and double gun blocks are pretty low, so it's probably gonna deal some damage. Yep. So that's big damage for someone trying to make a comeback, but that's also big damage from that final Q-Slide combo. 2k. It's gonna even it up if Dinoyipi can land one more extension, with either weapon, ending in a special attack routine, it should even up the game in life as well. Nice 3-hit combo, able to block the last hit, goes for another one, it's not good. Almost blocked it, and that's going to be the game. Hits him with a charge attack that does go through block, even stronger blocks like other spears, so that's going to put the set count to 1-1. And we'll see if someone can take game 3 with... Let's see, is that a little bit better? It should be... Let me turn this down a little bit better. Okay. So... There, so that should be a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so let's see. It's now 1-1. Not sure if... I'm not sure if Dinoyipi is going to be able to keep out Nitrostorm anymore, because we're going to have... Let's see. Yeah, so Dinoyipi was able to keep him out with double guns on the first round, but I'm not so sure now that he's been able to get in, if he's figured out his patterns and he's going to be able to get in subsequent rounds as well. Alright, here we go, start of game 3. See if he's just going to go for ranged attacks. Yep, looks like he's just going to start ranged. Took a lot of damage from that first opening. He's also using a lot of his ammo though. He's got a significant amount left, but maybe in later stocks it's gonna cost him a reload and maybe some damage. That's an extension though, and that's a really good start for Dinoyipi. That's 2k, yep, so he's only got roughly 1,000 left, so maybe one more good gun rush and yep, that's the first stock. So that's a big deficit for Nitro, but I think he can make it back with either one combo extension or maybe just get in, build 5 meter, and then use a 5 stack, and then he should be able to make the deficit back. It's going to be hard if Dinoyipi is just committing to shooting there. That was a really good extension with Flash Kick. Wake Up Flash Kick is a really good option because it also covers jump-ins, and most of the time it will actually beat out the jump-ins, so like if someone's going to do like a spear aerial attack, for example, you won't get knocked down as well, so you can just flash kick them out of the air and then do a special attack routine, and that'll do way more damage and discourage them from using aerial attacks in the future, which is a big deal for weapons like sword and spear, because they have really good tracking on their aerial attacks, and they won't not being able to use them, or the threat of being punished by them, or being punished for using them, is actually takes away a large part of their neutral.
Yeah, that's just because a lot of what spear neutral comes down to is you're generally gonna, because of the good tracking on the aerial attack from spear, you're gonna generally use that to start a lot of your combos. The other option is what you saw there, the charge, but charge can miss it because it has good tracking, but the tracking on the aerial is something that's just it's much better than most of the other things. So we see here Nitro's just using that
Leviathan Burst?
Yep. Yep, pretty turned on. So what's that? I couldn't tell if that was blown. Alright, well, Nitro's downed, so
one stock left. Let's see. He should be able to bring this back. This is pretty even.
Yeah.
I think Dinoyipi does have a pretty big lead with 4k health, but Nitro should be able to build meter quickly if he can get in.
That seems like us lagging.
I guess I just stopped for a second to work some things out. Maybe there's some lag on both sides. Looking for an extension there, didn't get the knock-up, so I guess he just didn't commit. Having trouble getting out of the special attack routine menu. That's big damage, it's going to build a lot of meter too. Although, he got in there and he evened it up. He dealt that 4k really quickly after he was able to get in versus those commando blaster shots, which is what we were talking about in game 2 and 3. We were talking about how he had an issue getting in game 1, and that cost him the game, and then in game 2 he had less of an issue, and then he actually ended up winning.
So there seems to actually be some lag on Nitro's side. There's also a life in the middle of the lake right now, which could actually make the difference in this fight.
Right.
Because they're both on their last stock. Especially with Nitro, he seems to be having a bit of lag. He's pretty low though, so that life would probably be very helpful for him.
It might have disappeared by now though, because stage items don't actually...
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Stage items don't stay for that long. There is a little audio cue right there, and then there's also a white dot on the minimap on either player's screen when they're near enough to it.
Nitro seems to be back.
Yeah, Nitro said there's a little bit of lag, but let's see. Dinoyipi should be able to get maybe like a forward wire or a back wire attack, and an extension should be a breaking blow. And that would be the set. Let's see if Nitro can... tries to reset it with Crimson Cutter, but just not able to get it off, and Dinoyipi will take the set